You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back. Today we're jumping into some really interesting shifts in the AI world.
Definitely feels like things are moving fast.
Right. So we've got a few things lined up, some big numbers, market stuff, but also some cool new learning tools, and even a look at AI writing online.
A bit of everything, then.
Exactly. The plan is to quickly pull out what really matters, so you walk away feeling, up to speed, maybe even a bit surprised.
Sounds good. Where do we start?
Let's kick off with the money, those huge valuations. Then we'll get into how AI could actually help you learn, and finally touch on this slightly weird world of AI-generated essays.
Okay, lead the way.
So first up, Anthropic. Their potential valuation, maybe $170 billion.
Wow, and wasn't it like 60-something billion just a few months ago?
Exactly. Tripled almost in about 4 months.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of staggering.
It really is. That's more than just confidence. That's huge belief in what's coming.
For sure. It just, AI is the future, pretty loudly.
Yeah.
But, behind these massive numbers, there's often a human story.
Yeah, absolutely. Like with Anthropic's CEO, Dario Amodei, there's actually a really powerful personal reason behind his drive.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that.
Well, his father passed away from a rare illness, and just 4 years later, there was a scientific breakthrough. Suddenly, it went from being really dangerous, like 50% fatal, to 95% curable.
Oh, wow. That's incredibly close.
Right. That near miss, being so close to a cure, apparently shifted everything for him. He went from physics to biology and then eventually landed in AI.
Huh. So that personal tragedy kind of fueled this intense focus on progress.
Seems like it, and you see that kind of deeply personal motivation driving a lot of the ambition in AI today. It's not just about the tech or the profit sometimes.
That makes sense. It adds a whole other layer, doesn't it? A sense of purpose. And speaking of purpose, let's talk about how this tech is actually, becoming useful in everyday ways, like learning.
Yeah, this is where it gets really practical.
So AI isn't just spitting out facts anymore. It's starting to feel more like a learning assistant.
Exactly. A cognitive coach, almost. Take OpenAI's new study mode in ChatGPT. It's built for active learning.
Active learning.
Yeah.
So not just giving you the answer.
Right. If you're stuck on, say, a history topic, it doesn't just list dates. It prompts you, asks questions, helps you break it down and connect the dots yourself, kind of like a tutor would.
Okay, so it forces you to think it through.
Yeah.
For deeper understanding. I like that.
Yeah. And Google's doing interesting things, too. NotebookLM now has video overviews.
Video overviews, what's that?
So you feed it some complex source material, like a dense article or something, and it generates a short video summarizing the key points.
Oh, neat, like a visual abstract.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Helps you grasp the main ideas much faster. Just makes processing info a bit easier.
And Google's rolling out other stuff too, right? More AI features?
Uh-huh. Things like using video input in Search Live, you can show it something real world. And a Canvas feature to build study guides. Plus, it can now analyze PDFs you upload and compare them to web info.
So basically, information is getting way more accessible
Yeah.
and easier to work with, like having an expert on call.
That's the idea, an assistant for almost any learning task.
Okay, but this accessibility, it raises other questions, right?
Yeah.
About, like, authenticity.
Definitely. Which brings us to this other angle, the content we're reading online.
Yeah, I've seen some discussion about this sort of impersonal, universal voice, especially in some viral essays, like on Substack.
Exactly. You start noticing patterns, anonymous writers, kind of predictable stories, that formulaic it's not X, it's Y thing, telltale signs it might be, well, AI authored?
Huh. So it's not just about whether the writing is good or bad.
Not entirely. The bigger concern maybe is that this kind of AI-generated content could be pulling attention and maybe even subscription money away from, actual human writers with unique perspectives.
Right. It kind of commoditizes thought leadership, maybe.
Yeah.
Makes you question who's really behind the words.
It really does. It forces us to rethink what we mean by authorship online and maybe pushes human creators to really define what makes their voice valuable. What's the unique insight?
So quite a journey today. We went from these massive, mind-boggling valuations
Led by some really deep personal stories.
to AI becoming this powerful learning tool,
Yeah, changing how we interact with information.
and then landing on this tricky question about authenticity in the content we consume every day.
It's a lot to think about. And maybe here's a final thought for you, listening. As these AI tools get woven more and more into how we learn and create,
Yeah.
how are our own ideas about original thought or expertise going to change? What does authenticity even mean anymore? What will you start looking for to know if something is, genuinely insightful?
Spoken Tech for your ears.